Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm standing in front of what is going to be the greenhouse. There's been a big update this week in that we've had the dwarf wall built for the greenhouse. It's worth talking about this dwarf wall. The bricks match the north wall, so we spent a lot of time selecting this brick, and then once we selected it, we had to agree with the council, Northumberland County Council, because what we've always got to remember is this walled garden is a listed building, so it's important that when we put things in here, it matches the surroundings. It faces south, so the sun comes across from the east overhead to the west, so on days like today, we will be in full sun. It's a wooden frame greenhouse made out of red cedar. The first windows will go to about this height, and then it'll pitch up until it goes just below the coping stone at the top of that wall there. Next week, the greenhouse manufacturers are arriving. They'll take some measurements. The suppliers we've got are Woodpecker Joinery, one of the leading manufacturers of wooden greenhouses. They supply the greenhouses for the King at his Highgrove estate, and they also supply the greenhouse for David Beckham. And this will be very much a greenhouse fit for a king. As a gardener, to be given that opportunity to grow in such a wonderful greenhouse made by a leading manufacturer of greenhouses, to be able to grow 12 months of the year in this amazing looking greenhouse is going to be fantastic. Well, I've walked into the greenhouse now. We're in one of the sections. As you can see there, that the damp-proof course goes to there, and we'll bring the level up to probably about there, and we'll fill all this in. So we'll have a grown bed on both sides. We will have a path which will be Northumberland sandstone going down the middle. It's 37.2 metres long, and we're divided into three. When we have dinners on, when people are booked into the restaurant, they will get the option of having a pre-dinner tour of the walled garden and the greenhouse by myself, and we think this will be something a lot of people will take up. We've made this, the width of the path will be such that if people have that wheelchair access, we've built it so that we can accommodate that. It's very much a light brick on this side, and that will help reflect the heat and make the greenhouse even warmer. These bricks will retain the heat as well, and it will store it up during the day, and at night slowly release it. So it'll be very, very warm here, and it'll be perfect conditions for growing the best produce that we need to supply our chef Alex. On the central section, we have the main entrance. Come through here, so there'll be double doors here and a porch going on. And in the front of the dwarf wall, again, we'll have a Northumberland sandstone path, which will look amazing and which will complement the bricks and the wall. Each section effectively is a greenhouse in itself, because we'll have individual doors, so we can leave the door open if we want the temperature to just be even throughout, or we can close it. And we're deciding which bits have to be warmer than others. We know it's going to be a year and a bit before the restaurant opens, but what we want to do is practice in here. We've got to get used to how hot it is, how warm it is, what plants work well, what plants don't work well, and that sort of trial and error is very important in this first year. From a culinary point of view, what the chefs want, the very best wide range of produce, and they want certainty of supply, and they want that certainty of supply 12 months of the year, 365 days of the year. And this greenhouse, plus the polytunnels that we have back at the farm, give us that certainty of supply. So it's great not only from a gardening point of view, but also from the chef's point of view.